Hiya, it's Vicky from neverfoundtheplot.com. I'm here to talk about sex after children. Now that's an interesting one. Let me just say there's a 4-year, 4-month age gap between my two boys. So that probably goes to show you about sex after children. I was 18 when I fell pregnant with my eldest child. So I was very confident then. I was probably an 8 to 10. I did a performing arts at college. I was, really confident person. Not just with my looks, but everything about my life I was confident with. I was a very outgoing person. To all of a sudden, to have stretch marks and be 4 stone heavier, be bordering on a size 18, with a bloke, let's be honest, if you read my blog, I hardly knew him when I had my eldest. And all of this was because I'd had sex. So, to me, having sex meant falling pregnant, which meant I would put on another 4.5 stone, which would mean I would just be even more repulsive than I was then. It took a long, long time for me to get over it. I did actually have to go to psychosexual clinic and sit down with a shrink for, I think it was about 3 months in total, and try and get over whatever the hell was wrong with me, and they just put it down to lack of confidence. I am probably 2 stone lighter than I was when I gave birth to my eldest. But it still means I'm 2 stone heavier than when I fell pregnant. But from somewhere I have confidence back in myself. Granted, can't stand my stretch marks. I'll never be able to abide them, and it's one thing I really do begrudge about the fact that I had stretch marks. But I do have confidence now. Doesn't necessarily mean that I have a particularly great sex life. Yes, I have another child, so we've done it at least once. That's how my husband feels. But sex after children just isn't the same, and it's not just down to body confidence. It has a lot to do with tiredness and life. All of a sudden you are completely and utterly responsible for another human being, plus more if you have multiple children. You have jobs to do to earn money, because you have to make sure that your mortgage is paid or your rent is paid, so you still have a roof over your child's head. So it all just becomes not just a physical strain, but a mental strain on yourself, and you just get overwhelmed and just become exhausted. I mean, you read in the books, in order to baby-proof your marriage or baby-proof your relationship, that you do it when the mood suits and this, that and the other. And you know what? Sometimes the mood doesn't suit. Sometimes it will be the middle of the afternoon and the children are awake and playing, and I'm not particularly the type of person who would just leave them downstairs and go upstairs. I mean, if that's you, and good on you, but I can't. I also could never do it when my babies were in the house. When my babies were in the room with me, it was a no-go. We do have our moments, we do it. It's just not as much as it was before children. It just makes it that little bit more extra special now. We make sure we do it at least once a month, potentially more. Each to their own. Some people will go months upon months without having any. I think if it gets to bordering on the 6-month mark, maybe you should go and see a doctor, because that's how I got after having my eldest. It got to 9 months before I realised there was a problem, because even if it isn't the most important part of your relationship, it's still an important part to have asexual chemistry still. And 9 times out of 10, it's the woman who feels it after giving birth to your children. And the husband can quite often think that they feel inferior now because they don't know what they've done, because they don't obviously understand what a woman's been through, so they feel that they're to blame. But I don't know really what else to say other than, yes, sex can decrease quite rapidly after having children, but it does come back after you've had the newborn phase. That's pretty much a no-go. Because you can barely keep your eyes open because you haven't slept in 6 weeks. Um, but just make it that extra bit special. And for any dads out there who are scared because they don't know what's going on and are a bit confused, just give her a space, really. Run her a bath and put some candles out. You take over the children's routine for a night or so, and she'll suddenly start over time feeling that little bit less tired, a little bit less like a pack horse or an overworked donkey or something, because that's, at the end of the day, all we feel like we do for the first 6 months is feed and change and clean, and that becomes our role as a mother. But we still want to feel, we do deep down still want to feel sexy, we still want to feel appreciated. So as long as you give us our time and our space and basically make us feel special, maybe 1, 2 nights a week by, running us a bath and doing our feet and rubbing our backs, and not necessarily demanding anything after it, just making us feel like, yes, our bodies may have changed shape, but I still love you, and just re-wooing your woman again is the tip that I can give any man. And yes, just remember that sex is still there after children, it's just not so rampant